Yes, live and direct from Cajun Country. It's Friday and cold and getting cold. Monday is cold. Oops. Oops. Okay. All right. I had to kill that live feed. I was generating some more noise. What's up, Radio Mike? How you doing? David Carlisle's in the house. And we got the first two people in the chat. I got a notification. Yeah, you did from me. On the cellular phone. The celery cellular one. So, what's everybody up to tonight? Man, it's getting cold. They tell me I'm going to live, not too excited. I went to the doctor's office. Yeah. My doctor ordered an MRI. Slipped this. Oh, man. For sure that's going to affect that sciatic nerve. Yeah, man. So, anyway, they upped some medicine. Good medicine, too. I tell you what, the first day and night I took it, man, I slept like a baby the next day. New Year's Day, I slept like a baby. You know, New Year's night, we went to bed before midnight. We didn't even, see the 12 o'clock, and did all this and that. We didn't do all that. Cold, yeah, it's 27 degrees with a light dusting of snow. Something southern is going to get to enjoy all. No, in fact, when we get 4 inches of snow, like we did, I forget what year it was. When we got 4 inches of snow, and I was live showing the stuff, and man, there's a bunch of people say, "Oh man, that's just a dusting." That's what we call a dusting up there. I'm like, yeah, I believe it, but boy, that's something else down here. 4 inches of snow. I remember it, man. We had a foot of snow down here or more. Okay. Night there, Gleason. Appreciate it. Text next from Gleason. Judge Webb, what's up, Mona Me? How you doing? Didn't see me in a little while. I hadn't, a buddy of mine's been going live on Tuesdays. I miss Simon sometimes, or I'm sleeping. Sometimes, man, lately I've been going to bed early with all this back trouble I've been having. Oh, man. David Carlisle. Michael said, David Carlisle, I made the boss an accessory for a tool. Hopefully, the post office delivered it today. Tomorrow. It'll be here tomorrow, I think, Mike. It'll be. Look, Duke, outdoors. What's going on, man? Where is my? Oh, yeah, right here. I sent me explain it a little bit. I sent a little video of this and a picture of a different one with a little stand. This one don't have the kickstand. It don't pop out. It got a little thumbnail hole right there, but that's for the batteries. And so it don't have a kickstand. But sometimes I can get the wires, because it's a bottom feed. I can make it stand up. It has to be perfect, and if you move a little bit, that's it. It's gonna fall. So, Doug Gleason News. Oh shit. Oh hell. No wonder. Now my mic was way over there. I didn't check my audio and all that before I started, and I should have. Oh. Let me see. My camera's right on. Let me see where my audio is set at. Which one? All right. Now it's set on my this mic, my studio mic. I think the last time I went live with somebody was Wayne today, and I needed to listen to something, so I re-listened to the live. And I said, man, my mic sounds bad. Oh, I sound bad. So I checked it, and sure enough, I was on the camera, webcam. My, I gotta check something here. Let's see. Okay, my counter's even. All right, it's level. There's Miss Missy. Hey, Miss Crystal, how you doing? The manly Italian. Hey, let's see. Boom. Luke Duke said, "Move your mic closer." Yeah. So your mic's bad. Let's see. Don't. Okay. I hope it sounds all right now. It should. Uh, Jude. Where's Jude? Luke Duke, Michael Jacina, Braxton the Snake Fiend, Louisiana boy there, representing Northwest Louisiana in Shreveport. Who wants to wash dishes? Yeah, been a couple of minutes. That's it. Oh, Luke Duke. I don't see Jude. Where's Jude? Power Stroke Jude? Nope. I don't see them. I don't see Power Stroke Jude unless I'm missing somebody. Judge Webb. All right. Anyway, this thing don't have a kickstand like. Oh, let me get my copycat flute meter out. Yeah, it don't matter there, Missy. All right. Nice soft silicone wires. That one has a kickstand. So, yeah. Now, I sent Radio Mike Jacina, a little video of this with some measurements. He said, "Boss, I need the exact measurements." I said, "No, man, because I wanted a stand where I can put this one, that one. I must have 20 of these damn things. I'm gonna be doing a giveaway on one not long from now. Pretty soon I'll be doing a giveaway on one almost like this. That's not an automatic. It's an automatic though, yeah, but it's not fancy like this one. So anyhow, he wanted brass tacks down to the millimeter. So he made one, but it slides in like that. It's real nice. I'm getting it tomorrow, I think, because it's been in Baton Rouge since yesterday afternoon. It's in Baton Rouge, so that thing should have been here today. It should have went to Lafayette at midnight. Lafayette would have had it, and then once Lafayette gets it, it goes straight to Eunice. All the mail, the route. That's the way the contractor mail trucks run. So, but I guess they sat on their tough a little bit. And then if it's not in tomorrow, they say Monday or Tuesday, but I hope it be in tomorrow because I want to show it off. I want to make me a mail call video on that. Yeah, I like that. Oh, yeah. Many thoughts to the people in New Orleans. That's right. That's right. Thank you, sir. That's a shame what happened there. Zan Run, what's going on, mon ami? Deplorable garbage. The man say he's in the house. What's wrong with your Facebook? I don't know. Why? What's it doing? Is it doing something wrong? Because I don't go to Facebook. I go about once a month, once every 2-3 months. I go to Facebook, and that's it. I go like when one of my family members call and say, "Hey, check your Facebook." Okay. And then I said, "Oh boy!" Then it's bad news. Find out somebody died. Spray can coins. What's up, mon ami? How you been doing? In fact, Spray can. Keep an eye out for my next live stream. In fact, let me write you down on here. Where's it at? I'm about to make a note in my notebook. Rocco. Okay, I'm gonna put spray can coins. Okay. Next week I'll be making a video
I mean, a live stream on some coin channels. I got a couple other channels that's going to be joining me. We're going to be having a little conversation. You know, we ain't going to be bashing nobody or anything like that. But we're going to have a little conversation on a few channels. Coin channel, AI. Yeah, AI. AI audio. You know, it's a real person, you know, typing stuff in. A lot of a lot of misinformation. And I mean a lot of misinformation. I got a gray hair right there. Yeah, I sure do. Damn. Big old long gray hair, man. That thing about 2 inches long. Damn, getting old. Oh, let's see. Oh, it tells me that I'm unavailable. Really? When everything went down in the oil, I tried to message you and fuel guy. Yeah, because somebody else told me about that. I didn't know what was going on until oh, who told me about that? Somebody from out of state, way up north, told me that, and I had to look it up. So me and Phil guy were unavailable. Yeah, I mean, we in Louisiana. I'm not close to New Orleans. I'm clean across the state almost. I'm 2 hours and like 20 minutes from New Orleans, 2.5 hours, and that's all interstate now. That's all booking it at 70 miles an hour. Okay. It would need. There you go, Michael. If an AI tries to simulate my style, it need a shrink. Boy, there ain't no doubt. Me too. Boys, you might want to imagine I have some poor attitudes to terrorist activity and its operators. Been on the wrong side of too much. Yeah, man. Anyway, the what I'm going to be bringing up on them coin channels, it's too good. If it sounds too good to be true, like an ad on YouTube that you can buy this brand new technology drone that these two guys work for a company. They had a better idea, better uh, they had a better drone. Well, the company stole their idea and they fired the two guys and they got backup from a millionaire and they started making these drones, on their own and all that. And oh, it's Army. The Army's got it now, and man, everything's in 4K and all that crap. And it shows you a big old drone, and oh man, yeah, you get it in a box. It's this big, 5 inches long, got four little propeller blades like that, and it's got a shitty ass camera. Yeah, believe me, it does. Well, I don't know. Well, I know it for a fact because I know somebody that took a video, made a video with that drone, and that thing, it wasn't even hovering real good, but it was showing the person, and it was like, man, all fuzzy. I mean, no camera, nothing. Kevin Hendrickson, what's up, mon ami? Let's see what I'm missing here. If an item is too good to be true, let someone else be the early adopter. Yep, I don't want to afford it. Yep, that's right. Yeah, revision one, correct. Yeah, life's too short. That's right. So anyway, I don't believe all that stuff, but some people do, and they get kind of suckered in. You want to say, and man, them things real high price. Well, not long ago, started last week actually. I think last Thursday or something. I told him, I said, Missy, look at this. Man, it's a razor that, look, it'll zip all this off. A dual head razor. And they say Gillette came out with it. Okay. And it doesn't say anywhere Gillette on the box. But man, nice big fancy box with a something big square, and then the razor, and then the double head magnetic. Y'all probably seen the video. Then it shows a guy shaving his head, like that. And the guy looks AI. The guy looks fake. everything looks fake in the video. Well, because it is. They want 30 some dollars for that razor, and they say every time you see it, they say order today because prices are going up tomorrow, guaranteed. Oh yeah, right. I've been seeing that video, and I click on it, same price, 30 something dollars. I went to one of my Asian market deal. I get certain electronic stuff from. You can't trust IC chips and all that. A lot of them you can't. If you know what to buy, yeah. Anyhow, those razors, the same razor, double head, magnetic, waterproof, all that. The same razor's $3 plus $2.83 shipping. Okay, $6. I got one for $6, free shipping. So hey, and I'm gonna try it out. I ain't scared. I did not get a 70 Vega, got a 73. Some days you can't win. Don't need a TV razor. My hair is falling out of its own weight. Why rush it? Yeah. No, well, it's not a razor for your head. It's a shaver, like a Gillette or a Norelco. It's got two heads on it. It kind of looks like an AirPod case. Small. It's probably small. Anyway, it probably needs sharpening or something. I don't know. Anyway, for $6, I'm gonna take a chance on it. I'd rather take a chance on $6 than $30. And then I can show it off and possibly show a couple of pictures of the ad. Screenshots of the ad that's on there and the price, and say, look what I got. It's the same thing, same exact thing. Yep. Sure enough. But coin channels. There's let me see. I got some notes written down here. I mean, doing a little research. Doing some homework. Everybody knows that 1964 nickel. Man, me and Fuel Guy. Okay, we know, and everybody knows about a 1964 nickel. I found one in change the other day. I think I spent it. Let me see. Where's my nickels at? And I found it in the coin store. Found it in the coin store, and here it is, right here. 1964. Let me see if it's got a mint mark on the side of Monticello. Sure does. It's got a Denver mark. Okay. 1964 nickel. I'm rich. Hey guys, I am rich. I mean, I'm rich. This thing is worth $400,000. Yeah, because it's in very fine condition or fine condition. Fine condition is $280,000. Y'all believe that? Y'all believe that? $280,000 nickel I got in my fingers? Bull butter. But that's what that coin channel saying. These things are worth that much. Yeah. But beards are scratchy and rough. Yeah. Razors, it's also cheap. Also, it's cheap. Razors are expensive. Yeah. Yeah, I know. Because, man, when I shave, man, I got it. Man, all that French in me. I got a tough, thick hair. After 4 or 5 shaves, I got to give the razor to Missy for her legs. And then she said they dull. So, well, let me get some money. It's my birthday in 13 days. Oh, well, go ahead. Bon fête. Zanron, happy birthday. Monkey King Metals. What's up, Cajun and chat? Hey, Monkey King, I got a 1964 nickel. Hey, man, how many did they make? 1964 Jefferson. How many they made? Let's see. I'm gonna give you a hint. A billion, over $1 billion. And this one here is worth $280,000. Yeah, I just found that out a few days back. About a week ago. It's worth $280,000. I'm rich. Yeah, let's go to Vegas. Spray can. That's right. Bring the guitars and hell, I can't play guitar no more. In the hospital a few years back, 3 or 4 years ago, man, I got stabbed 1,000 times in my fingers. Yeah, 1,000 times. Blood sugar. I'm not diabetic, but they kept on checking my blood sugar. They was waiting for it to go up for some reason. I don't know. Tommy Hanlon. Hey man, how's the weather in Dublin, Ireland? It's gonna be getting cold here, Tom. It's supposed to be getting down like 29 degrees. And Holden. Yeah. Well, I ain't got to worry about the Jeep engine. That's already a broken, cracked block from the freeze. Last January, matter of fact. I don't know about January 12th or something. Now, it's gonna be getting close to that. We're gonna be getting another freeze. Well, I got antifreeze and pure antifreeze in this engine. But the radiator's off. The radiator's in the house. The condenser coil, brand new's in the house. So all I got to do is stop up the bottom of the block, engine block, and then if fluid is gone, well, if there ain't no fluid in it, it can't crack. Ain't no fluid, no water. But I'm gonna see about stopping the bottom outlet up where the hose goes, and then fill it up. Put antifreeze in it. Ouch. There's Mr. Gleason. How's it going, morning, mate?
What's up, Cajun? How you doing tonight?
Oh, pretty good. I'm go ahead.
I'm working on a couple things here to get where I can come get my screen right. I'll be there in a minute.
Okay, gotcha. Diabolical 58. You on water heater duty? No, not tonight. Next couple of days I will be though. Let me see. Get to my weather here. It was 63 earlier. 52. See, it went from 63 to 52. And that was at like 6 o'clock, I think. It was 63. No, 5:30, right when the sun was going down. Let me see. 29 for Monday morning. Oh, I thought it was going to be Tuesday morning. 29, 28, 27, 28, and 36. So it's going to be in the upper 20s for the lows and, the morning lows. It's going to heat up to 45, 47, 47. But I'm going to be on heater duty, yeah. I don't want my hot water heater to freeze. If it does, man, I'm screwed. I'm screwed. I mean, I got a shut-off valve, and I can just have cold water. But, yeah, man, there's 24 over there now. Monica Arts, how you doing? Good to see y'all in here. Getting down, Xanron says, getting down to 18 tonight. And he's in Michigan, Xanron. He's a Detroit Lions fan, which I am too. In fact, they just might get the Super Bowl this year or this season. They will. Looks like they're gonna be going to the Super Bowl and winning it because man, Detroit's hard to beat right now. All year long, they've been hard to beat.
You got some good audio going on your side tonight.
Really?
Yeah, of course you're running headphones too, but it was really, really clear after whenever you moved your mic or whatever earlier.
Oh yeah, because it was way over there. What? I'm gonna turn my camera a little bit. There's my mic right there, and see it's right here. Well, I'm about 14 inches away, but it was way over here by my microscope. Right here. Way over here by that. That moved way over there.
A
Boy, I like.
microscope, you could operate on somebody with that thing.
Yeah.
That's a doozy.
Yeah, that's a big one. In fact, the light is let me do something here. It'll make it look a little bit more. Oh man. Oh man.
How do you do, Mr. Spray Can? Good to see you, brother.
Oh. All
It's
right.
probably about the second time I've even been up on anywhere in several months. Been a while.
Now it looks a little bit more. Now it looks a little bit more threatening. I got the light on it down here. Right. There you go. Right here. Got the ring light on it. But man, yeah, this
Okay.
thing here is, man, this is finer than frog's hair, dude. I mean, I can get down to you can get down to the nitty gritty with this thing. As you
I
can
know it.
see.
That made me think, it's been about a year now, last December 28th, when I had my back surgery. And I was St. Thomas in Nashville, Tennessee. Listen, I have been in operating room before, but that was the most, I'm telling you, it was so immaculate. I was just blown away by it when they wheeled me back there, because I was probably back there 20 minutes before they actually started on working on me that day.
Right.
And but it was just, and it had TVs all over the place, and the doctor actually told me on a follow up later on. I said, I know I wasn't dreaming. I seen a lot of music up there on the screens. He said, oh yeah. He said, when we're operating on people, he said, I love listening to all kinds of music. Said it relaxes me.
Wow. Well, yeah, that's a good thing.
Yeah, I hope so. Don't make no whoops.
This is my cousin, Raging
Raging
Cajun. What's up?
Cajun.
Not much. Sitting here in Indiana, shut down
Yes,
because of weather.
I see you parked right there. What part of Indiana you in?
Up on I-65, I don't know,
That's
just
like
north of Indianapolis, I guess.
central then, huh? Kind of central.
Yeah, yeah. It's kind of northern central, I guess, if you want to call it
Northern
that.
central. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see. Theo's in Indiana.
No,
Somebody else.
Indianapolis, Illinois. I'm in Illinois, not Indiana.
Wait, you in Illinois?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm. Theo's down there by Fort Wayne, Indiana.
Yeah. Well, I took your word for it that you was in Indiana.
Yeah, I thought I was. It's been an interesting week, put it that way.
Gotcha. I gotta go
A
lean on
lot,
the doc. Doc, I'll be back.
a lot going on. A lot going on.
Oh.
Raging, you ever been down in through Tennessee anytime here in the past few months?
Oh, I live in Tennessee.
Oh, okay. You probably told me, and I probably forgot.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm in Northwest Tennessee. That's where I live.
Southeast Tennessee.
South and east.
Mm-hmm.
You down on the other end of me. Yeah, my daughter lived in Chattanooga for about 4 or 5 years.
Mm-hmm.
She
I
lives
don't
back here now.
live too far away from Chattanooga.
Oh, okay, cool.
Probably about 2 hours or so.
Did you ever? I got the following a while back, and then I realized that the guy passed away. I was following. Did you ever know Hobo Shoestring?
No.
Well, he was a train hopper, and he went all over the United States and Canada. But he was a really good guy. If you ever get a chance sometime, and I, I'm not really into nothing like that, but like he was he was a pretty darn smart fella, and
Mm-hmm.
but he was a tough bird, and he went to his doctor's appointments. He hopped them trains, and he just went all over. And he was a
Mm-hmm.
really good editor. His videos came out really good. He was good at what he done. But they found him. They found him in a lake right down behind his home this past year. Down somewhere. I believe it was somewhere near Chattanooga. I can't remember the town name he was from. But
Who's
he
that?
was from that area. Hobo Shoestring. You ever know Hobo Shoestring, Cajun? Train
Is that
hopper?
that musician?
No, this guy just was an old hobo. He had an apartment. I mean, he lived in a nice apartment, but he hopped trains all the time and traveled everywhere.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
I was telling Raging about him there a minute ago. They found him in a lake behind his house last year. I don't know if they never did say
Damn.
what happened, other than they found him in the lake, drowned.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
But sometime look him up, Hobo Shoestring, and check out some of his videos. He was a professional at that train riding, get on them hopper cars and get up in the end of that.
Yep.
And a couple times he got on the train engine when they had that 2 or 3 engines going, and evidently they had to know because they had cameras, but they knew him. And he didn't bother anything. It was when it was real cold and snowy, I think, one time. But he rode up in the train engine and he filmed all that. It was pretty cool.
Raging, do you have a ham license? Ham operated license?
I got a CDL license. That's about it.
Okay, so no ham radio license. Okay.
No.
Okay. Hey, Cornbread, what's up, mon ami? I think Cornbread has a ham license. He says, I remember Shoestring.
Don't know how much.
208,000 subscribers. Wow.
No, don't know how much longer we're going to be in trucking.
Y'all got y'all applications in?
We are heavily looking for something local.
Uh-huh.
If all goes right, I'll be out of trucking completely and going into auto mechanics.
You gonna be on the city, or are you gonna open up a little shop?
No, I'm gonna go work for a dealership.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I made the call to.
Because we have a vehicle location service called APRS. Fairly simple gear. Look up my KA2ZE9. Cornbread said, I got a CDL from 1970. They didn't have CDLs in 1970. They had chauffeur's license, but they didn't have CDLs. CDLs came out in 92, I think. I got mine at not at the last minute, but the last couple of days, and I had to wait in line. Me and a buddy of mine that he owned the truck, when he made his last load, he stopped and picked me up at my radio shop at Tiger Truck Stop, and we went all the way to Jennings, which was let me see, about 80 or 90 miles. Went to Jennings, went to Holston Trucking. Was a chemical hauler company. They rented a hall, the American Legion Hall in Jennings, and anybody could go. You didn't have to work for Holston or the public was welcome. All you did was take your tests right there.
Mm-hmm.
You didn't pay no money, no nothing. just took your test, and I don't know how they, they was just trying to help people out with the CDLs, to get there instead of being bottlenecked at the DMV office in Baton Rouge or wherever, because they had a bunch of computers set up. People taking the test. We did written tests, and I got all my licenses. I mean, all my tests done and all, because I already had a chauffeur's license because I had owned my own trucks. And then boom, I went to Baton Rouge, and that was the closest because I was in Grosse Tête, right on the outside of Baton Rouge, about 25 miles, something like that. Well, anyway, went over there, waited in line, just gave them my test, my papers, saying I passed. All I had to do was give them the money, and they didn't get. I don't think they gave me my card right there. I think they did. I'm not sure, but I got my license, CDL, and I had all the endorsements. I had tanker because I used to drive tanker, and what hazmat, but I didn't have doubles. That's the only. I didn't have doubles and true. It had no use because Louisiana didn't have doubles. Well, UPS, yeah, But
UPS and FedEx.
Yeah, that's some little short doubles though. What kind of dealership, Raiden? Diabolical wants to know.
A Ford dealership. Well, he's got the owner I'm talking to. He's got all of them. He's got Chrysler. He's got Dodge. He's got Chevy. He's got Ford. He's got a Kia dealership. But the one closest to my house is a Ford dealership. So, beginning stages of communications.
I think I was 17 or 18 when I got my chauffeur's license. That was the limit. That was the age limit. And this was back in the early 80s. Or 80, 81. I think I got I think I was 17. I got my license when I was 15. Got my learner's permit at 14. Got my license at 15. I think it's 16 now in Louisiana for a driver's license. But I was 15 and I was on my own, with my license, not a learner's license, with an adult.
Yeah.
Where's my button then? Okay. Quick Ranch, what's up? Dealership's hard way to start. Zanron, I got my license a little early because my mother had health issues. Okay. Yeah, that's called I forget what they call that. Oh, a hardship license. And if you know how to drive, if you can prove yourself that you can drive, they'll give it to you. Where's Power Stroke Jude?
Cajun, I won something. I won something from a little countryside auction they have around here. You know how those small towns every year have these little auctions. My daughter was going to pick up some kind of a jumpy here last month, so it was during Christmas, and I didn't find out till after Christmas. But I registered for this a brand new snowblower, gas powered, and guess who won that damn thing?
You did.
I was like, I kept seeing this number was trying to call me, and I get so many bogus calls. And one day I thought I better answer that. They called me again, and I was like, "Oh yeah, okay." I'll have to show you a picture of it in a minute. I can't. I got one on my phone.
Yeah, Kyle Alex.
But one snow, maybe one good snow a year.
Yeah, I think say, man, you can use that for pulling something or whatever.
Yeah.
Kyle Alex said, "Wow, imagine Boo with a tie, a bow tie, driving people around. No, that chauffeur's license was driving a big truck. I was driving rice truck before I even had my driver's license, because if you a farmer or work for a farmer, when you bring in your crop into the mill, you do not need licensed drivers. That's how all the Mexicans get away with that, not having a license. They come in the country, they don't, but you don't have to have a license to bring a crop in. You don't. And I was driving rice truck at a very early age, like 12 years old, 11, 12.
Mm-hmm.
My granddaughter's driving. She was driving at 12. I mean, driving good, her mom in her mom's car, my daughter's car. My granddaughter's driving, and she's an excellent driver. Yeah, excellent driver. At 12 years old, she's 13 now. 13, and she's born in October, November, December. 3 months. 13 and 3 months, 4 months. Okay, sorry about this. Field guy, I am so sorry, dude. There's one of my co-hosts right there. Field guy, what's up, Lord Emperor Fieldy?
Oh, I'm just listening. No worries.
Hello,
I'm
Field
sorry,
guy.
I popped you in and we was having a conversation. I didn't even acknowledge you. I apologize.
Oh, no worries. I don't have much to say anyway today.
Man.
But
Okay, Space Rangers, Monsieur Tim, how you doing? Oh, wait a minute. Let me blow that up.
Try to hold it still
Yeah,
here.
was that
Built Hard brand.
Built Hard? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, man, that's not a bad looking little snow thrower right there. Snow blower thrower.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's got solid tires. They don't never go, they don't go flat.
Oh, you got an electric starter on it?
It's got an electric starter if you want to. It's got a pull rope, and then it's got an
Right.
electric starter on the thing too. I'm like, my Lord.
Do you have the big D-ring handle on the pull rope? Big D-ring
Yeah.
handle? You do?
It does. Mm-hmm.
Man, they ought to put those on lawnmowers too.
I know
push
it,
mowers.
yeah.
They ought,
Makes it
snapper,
much better.
rear engine rider, 10 horse engines. They ought to put a D-ring on that. But the electric, because that's 120 starter. That's not a 12-volt starter with a battery.
Right.
That starter actually plugs into the wall, because when it's cold, those engines take a little heating up to start. You'll get worn out and tired before you start it. And then you got to go in and take a break, and you got another 5 inches of snow to deal with. Or if you left your snow blower out there, it got covered up with 6 inches of snow when you came back out.
Mm-hmm.
Well, last year, I believe it was last year, we got that one almost a foot of snow here. Yeah, it'd be something to try that thing out. I haven't got it. It also has an attachment that did not come with it. That's included. That was in this deal too. It had a. I haven't put it on yet. It's a snowplow blade that you can run in front of it if you don't want to snow blow. You can snow plow.
Mm-hmm.
Well, there's just 2 or 3 different ones that actually can fit on them, and I looked it up because I'd never heard of it. And I looked it up, and this guy out of Canada was the inventor of it, and he pretty much does his own selling. I seen it on Amazon, but whenever this was given away, when I got it, they must have had ordered it separate to go with it. I don't know, because it didn't come in the package with this. It was like separate. No snow plows allowed.
Yeah, not down here. No snow plows allowed. Not down here.
It's like when it comes a big, they get that little snowstorm or something. It hits Georgia, boy. They always in trouble. They ain't got no equipment. But it happened.
We had a hard freeze and snow down here in 1989. I was hauling cane at the time, and I had my truck. I was hauling for a farmer, and I was using his diesel, and they had the treatment in their diesel for the cold weather. And I used to drive for Kingo Services, the big green Peterbilt. That was that was one of the biggest trucking companies in Abbeville, my hometown. Well, vacuum trucks, sucking and blowing. Rainwater, salt water from all rigs, oil, whatever. It didn't matter. Mud, drilling mud. Didn't matter what we suck and blow. Somebody's going to take that out of context here. Watch. Yeah, like cane, cocaine. Yeah, and it was all in cane, sugar cane. And man, I was going down the road with a load of cane, and I mean, it was like 5 degrees. Okay. And here's all these trucks, companies I used to drive for, and they all on the side of the road. Their diesel done gelled up. They didn't have any antifreeze treatment in their diesel. Diesel will gel up, and it will not get thin enough to go to injectors and ignite. Nope, sure won't. Bayrite. Yeah, Bayrite. Well, that's drilling mud. Yeah, Bayrite. That's fool's gold for it's pyrite. I used to work at Old Soldier Minerals in Abbeville. I was the night shift manager, and we ground big rocks into. It was pyrite, fool's gold. We ground all that. Boy, and it looked pretty in the bottom of the screen in the lab, in the chemical lab that we had when I was testing it, to see how much actual mud weight we had in there because it's heavy. Gold is the heaviest thing, densest mass, for, minerals, ore out of the ground. So fool's gold is right there with it. So we was making Bayrite.
I wish I knew ever what the hell that was.
That's I know what that is. You can melt it, and then they'll come back, and it makes little blocks, little square blocks. Pretty stuff. I forget what they call that.
Well, where I found this was about 3 or 4 years ago when the city was clearing a ditch out beside my house, and they got their tractor stuck over in the backyard next door of my house here. And they brought a bunch of dirt to level up their mess. And I was out there one day when they were gone and kind of leveling it with a rake. And I spotted that, and I thought, what the
Show
heck?
that again. That looks like that stuff that makes squares. Or that's not coal, is it?
No, I don't think so. But it sure is shiny.
It is.
It made me think of silver. I was like, no, it can't be. But it's kind of meat for the size of it. It's about inch and a half by inch and a half.
Maybe some limestone.
But it's medium weight heaviness to it. It's not real light or anything.
Damn. I think I'm wrong on that stuff that makes the squares when you melt it and makes squares and all kind of designs, square designs. That could be flint. You see, he's up in Tennessee.
Yeah.
Northwest. He's in Gleason, Tennessee. Hence his name, Gleason News.
That's right.
We worked in Homer loading Bayrite, working 120 hours a week. Yeah, I used to work for a little company in the Port of Iberia. And my uncle, we were hauling, the dust, not the mud, but the dust, and the rock for what was it? It was for aluminum, and I was going to Kaisers in Port Allen, Baton Rouge, Port Allen, by the Mississippi River Bridge. The North Bridge, the old bridge, 190 bridge. Bauxite. And that Bayrite was bauxite. And that's to make aluminum. yeah, uranium is even more dense, but you don't really mess with that. That's a kind of a no-no. Uranium.
Uh-huh.
Madame Curie, one of them women and her husband, they died from that. That caused their early death, and all their paperwork, their documents, and all that, everything in their lab it will never go away. They have it in sealed, like at the Smithsonian, they got some of her documents. That's in a sealed case, so you can't touch it. Oh yeah, make good money. Yeah, yeah. When you get a good haul, when you own a truck and you get good loads, all day, every day. Hell yeah, you make good money.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it's toxic. That's right. Tim, my man. Tim, meet Michael Chesina. Michael Chesina, meet Tim. Space Rangers recording studio. Space Rangers is a buddy of mine that he's got a bait shop. He's into fishing big time. He's in electronics big time. Uh, he's got some stories that you know that'll get you wondering. In electronics and all that, ley lines. But Space Rangers Recording Studio. And then Tim, meet Michael right there. Michael Chesina. Michael's an electronics guy. He's doing train work for trains right now. Railroad. He's working on all the circuit boards that control everything.
Uh-huh.
The little blinking light on the back, plus more. Not just a little blinking light at the last car of the train, but a lot more than that.
I don't know what happened to my avatar when I came up on tonight. It just didn't come on. No,
You lost it. You lost it,
I'm
and then
signed in,
it never got it back.
I'm signed in over here on the comment section side, and my logo is up over there, but it's not in there.
Yeah, but you lost it some kind of way. That happened to me one time.
I'm gonna step out, Cajun, but let me back up in a minute if you would. I'm gonna see if it comes back here in a minute after I signed into this other stuff.
Yeah, sure enough. All right.
See you in a few.
Fuel, speedometers, some control systems. Don't lots of exotic audio and radio gizmo. Yeah. I've got some pictures that I can go back on and see and show what Michael works on. Right? I call him Radio Mike. I'm not the one that gave him that name, Radio Mike. I thought it was Big T, but Mike says he don't know Big T, so it's got to be probably. And I thought it was a coin channel, so it's probably Eddie Tech guy, because I thought it was Big T, because Big T will give somebody a nickname. Eddie Tech guy give out nicknames too, like me. And they had called him one time China Mike, because Mike Chesina. And he said, I'm going to just call you China Mike. He said, no, please don't. Call me Radio Mike. And that's how I met Radio Mike, Michael Chesina. What's going on with the oysters in Texas? I have no idea what's going on with the oysters. What, they lost their vitamin E and they don't put lead in your pencil no more? No idea. Let me look. Let me look in where's my email right here. All right, y'all talk a little while. I'm gonna
It came back now. And I didn't do anything but go out and come back in.
Oh really? Oh,
Yeah.
so it caught a hiccup. There's your Morgan dollar. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Let me let me look for them pictures that Mike sent me a while back.
Holy.
Oh boy.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see. Tool tray plug, PSU, power supply unit picks. That's only 2 of them. Power supply unit picks. Oh, I think I know what that is. Okay, a tracer. Tracer. Let me see what that is. Did I miss something? I looked for my 5 watt. Oh, yeah, curve tracer. Oh, okay. All right. That's not it. Vintage RCA volt ohms meter mile. I think that's mine. Video 2. We want you to see. Okay. Service monitor. Okay. Tracer project at the moment. No, not it. That's not it. Ah, that's not it. Oh, Phil guy, what's up? Over there with I forgot what was going on. Oh yeah. Uh, let me see. Let me see these PS power supplies. Okay, that's his name. Oh, I don't know if I told you or not, Mike, but I got a 75 amp, 12.8 volt. Just 1 volt off from 13.8. They have a conversion for it, but I ain't gonna mess with that. But it's 75 amps, 12.8 volts. It's a server power supply, HP server. No, this one's a Dell. And they're like $5. eBay, $5 for 75 amp power supply. I got it in a box, a project box that I had my 45 amp power supply in. The one like you got and the pictures you sent me that's standing up. But I took the 45 amp out, and I'm gonna go ahead and sell it or use it for amplifiers or whatever. And then anyway, I put my 75 amp power supply in there. Let's check out this one. Nope. 3D stuff. Nope. And I can't find them pictures of that all them boards, all them circuit boards you had and you on your test jig. No, that's not it.
Messages has been received from
Oh,
dispatch.
oh well. Anyway, here's a pic of the is that an SZO2? Is mine an SZO2? It sure in the hell is. That's a nice little meter for the price. Let me oh, and then he's got that yeah. Let's see.
Cajun, I got a meter I need to send to you and see if you can find out what's the matter with it.
Is it
a guy give it to me here about 2 months ago. It's a Fluke amp meter, and then of course it's got some testing capabilities too. But
it's got the hook on it, the strap.
Yeah, clamp on amp probe.
Did you buy it?
No, the guy I was at his shop helping him get an air compressor electric motor running, and got it fixed. And then when we got through, when I was leaving, he said, "Hey," he said, "you want this thing here?" I said, "What do you mean I want it?" He said, "Well," he said, I don't know what happened to it. He said it quit working with me, but he said you might can fix it. Well, I opened it up and looked in it and stuff and made sure the batteries and the fuse, all this stuff was good, but I don't know a lot on the rest of that insides of it, so I just put it back together. But it'd be nice if it was working.
All right, there's that holder right there. I had inquired about it to him, and he made it a lot more fancy, than I was thinking of, because it's a bottom port. As you can see, it's a bottom fed, which you test leads, and it goes down. I've got the exact same meter as this one, but mine's red. Okay, and it's got a non-contact voltage, NCV on it that'll detect power, live outlets, and that's a nice meter that's automatic. And then you got all these settings. You got millivolts, amps, hertz. You actually have hertz on it, diode tester, capacitance, and let me see, ohms, naturally, continuity, and it's got a pretty good loud beat too. This little bitty one I got it.
Do they check? Will it do the readout for like say a run capacitor, the microfarads? Will it?
Yeah, it's got a capacitance tester on it.
Yeah, a lot of
right
them
there.
that I've got don't have, but I tell you what, the stuff
Right
that
there.
I work on, that's one of the main things that I love on a meter, to check capacitors.
But this right here is the holder. You see what that meter's in?
That's pretty
3D
cool.
printed.
I like
That's
that.
that's
I
the thing
I
I'd
could see
asked him
you with
about.
that. I'm always trying to get my meter held just right when I'm trying to check stuff like that. That'd be nice. Now, who made those?
That's Michael Chesina, Radio Mike.
Michael, that is really, that's nice. That's pretty
He's
neat.
in here. Yeah, he's got that big old 3D printer. He might have two of them. I don't know. But anyway, I don't know where those pics are from that railroad, all them circuit boards and stuff. I don't know where that's at.
Michael, you can't put links in the channel. You can't put anything personal in the channel unless you are a moderator.
He is a moderator. No, what?
No, he's not a moderator. You ain't got Blue Ranch.
Well, I thought he did. Well, I know that is the Michael Cicino. No, it's not a troll because of what he's talking about and how he talks. Okay. Now, what? Okay, let's see. That's the Razor 10, Parker, 9 months of work in Kuwait.
There's a Woods. Little bitty job.
Well, Mike had put the link in the chat before. He's put the link in the chat before for his book. He authored a book on generators, military generators. I mean, down to the brass tacks. What?
No, now we can see it, but.
This is when this is kind of an emergency.
There it is.
3 or 4 years ago, I got Cajun. That's a little bitty job.
Oh, wait, let me present that. I can't work on that flute meter, Gleason. I can't work on that. Hardly nobody can. You'll have to send that in and they'll give you a new one.
Yeah, I probably won't do nothing with it. Guy give it to me, and
now unless it's a fuse inside,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, because they got several fuses in there, and they have fuses that are soldered on the board. Okay, that'll SMD, surface mount device.
It is tiny because look beside my hand.
Yeah. I'm not. Yeah, but I was talking about the flute though.
I was just answering. He was saying it was a tiny one. I was like, yeah, this.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah, it is. That's a nice little meter. Woods. It's
Yeah, it's
into,
handy when you hadn't got nothing on hand sometimes when you're in a
yeah.
hurry.
Well, I'm
And
gonna
it
be
checks
doing.
capacitors. I like that it checks the capacitors.
Oh yeah, yeah. I'm gonna be doing a giveaway here not long from now on a meter. Crap. Ouch. I'm gonna be doing a giveaway on one similar to this. Let me see what.
I got to put a new battery in this thing. It takes the same battery that my wife's sugar checker, a CR2032, takes a little flat battery.
23, 2023, yeah, or 2032.
Yeah, 2032.
Yeah, I'm gonna be doing a giveaway on one of these. It's an Aneng, ANENG.
Well, that's nice. Now, where'd you get that Cajun?
Oh, I got it from one of my sources, electronic supply houses.
That's nice.
It's automatic. I don't know. This does not have a capacitance checker on it. It's not that fancy. It's got a hold button though. Like if you want to take voltage and hold it, it's right here. When you're checking something, if you can do it, have a clamp on your meter, a clip or whatever, or a clamp for your ground.
Right.
You use that as a main ground. Then you go around with your red probe, checking voltages. Then when you see something and you're not sure if that's the right voltage on that rail, then you can hit hold. And once you let it go and then look at your paperwork, you're like, oh, okay, well, that's the wrong voltage. So I got to go back a step, one couple of parts.
That's got a hold feature on that one. It's got the hold on it.
It does. Okay. Does it have a min max or just a hold?
I'm holding it right there. You can see it.
I can't. Oh, let me make it bigger. Duh. Okay. Hold, and I don't know what that other one is at the end. Hertz. Okay, you got hertz on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm glad I got that out tonight because I noticed that battery's dead in that one. And
where is my buddy? Where's Barry? He used to have a radio shop in New Iberia. Where's he at? You see him in chat? Anybody see Barry in there? Yeah. He just sent me a TM510 smart digital multimeter. Shop on TikTok showcase. Oh, this is a TikTok shop. Non-contact voltage. It's a T-min. Let me show a little picture of it here. I don't know how much it is. Probably about, whoops.
How's Johnny doing there, Cajun?
Johnny's doing good.
Yeah, okay. Well,
He's
tell
not
him I
doing-
said hello next time.
He's not doing good on the car. He's done got about 9 hours in trying to get the alternator off of the car. He hadn't even got it off yet.
What kind of car?
Suzuki SX4.
Oh.
Damn.
Anyway, yeah. I don't know what.
Cajun, I found this was a meter that I had put up for a long time.
Yeah,
and
$20 to that. I don't know what the shipping is.
It has a big rubber casing for it, and I've lost it. But it was a Craftsman. This was about 15, 20 years back.
Wait, let me see here.
It's fairly old, but now that it has a big red rubber casing somewhere I've got here.
Yeah, a little shock holder. Yeah, silicone holder.
This one has a really nice capacitor checker right there. You see it right in the middle of the top.
Yeah,
that was a good meter back in the day for when all that newer stuff started coming out on meters.
All right. There was a guy in Japan, electronics genius. He's the one came up with that chip and all that to for these meters like this, you know, and like this, you know, just one chip microprocessor I'm talking about. Instead of like the old triplet meters, you know, and the old vacuum tube voltmeters, which that's a high impedance meter, you know, that goes up in the mega ohms, you know, in mega ohm impedance. And then like the triplets, that's a low Z, low impedance. That's like 20,000 ohms per volt. And a triplet, you know, and those things, man, these meters are huge, and there's a lot of big power resistors in them, and all the vacuum tube voltmeters got tubes in it naturally. So, Isake. I wonder if it's the same size as I made for the fixture. What's that? You talking about this one, Mike? Or are you talking about that other one? This one is, man, almost an exact copy, dude. And it is a bottom feed. It is almost identical case. Almost.
I like that meter. Nice.
I'll be doing a giveaway on one of them. Either
it's got a kickstand here on it too, on the back of this one. See
this one don't. This one is like this one. No kickstand. Just a battery compartment.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna be doing a giveaway on this little meter. Like, you know, it's not much. You know, I mean, basic volts, ohms, goes up to 600 volts, which if you're around 600 volts, I don't know where you're at, you know, unless you're inside of a TV, and they mostly TVs have 400, you know, the new TVs I'm, you know, talking about, they got 400. The old TVs, oh boy, you don't even go messing in there. You touch a flyback transform in there, and you're gonna get the shock of your life.
Knock your elbow off.
Yeah. Oh, Nunk Brad, B&H Customs, Bradley Height. What's up, Nunky? How you doing, brother?
What's up, Bradley?
Yeah, these don't do ESR. Mike was saying ESR to David or something earlier. ESR, equivalent series resistance. That's for capacitors. Like, you were talking about capacitors, Gleason.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's not the microfarads, the value of it that counts. If it's way off in value, well, then you know it's bad. Well, but there's a lot of capacitors that are spot on with a capacitance meter with their value. But it's the ESR that kills you. You know, you got to have an ESR meter, and the ESR usually is high ohms. You know, and that means they bad. They're a resistor. They're not a capacitor anymore. They turn it into a resistor.
Well, that's what saved me from having to have a whole new central unit on my split unit here in the house. So I had two air conditioned heating people one winter when I wasn't able to do anything to come over when it was cutting out on me, and they both told me I was going to have a new unit. So when they left, I said, well, I can afford it, right? No way. I'm still running that same unit today. All it was when that capacitor on the fan motor on the one in the house, that capacitor was still good, but it's the MFD, it was off. It wasn't 5 or whatever it was. 5 MFD didn't check that no more. It was a lot lower. Okay. Yeah, I know. So I took it out, cleaned it up real good, put a new capacitor on it, put it back in, and that's been probably over 5 years ago. That's all it was.
Yeah, they was trying to make money on you with a new unit. That's for sure.
Yeah. And I was like, no, there's just something. It's got to be something simple here. But I had
you're setting up a show. That's something like the what they call that? It's an expo in Las Vegas. Seneca, Sika, Seda, Beta. I'm close.
Bradley's been setting up a consumer electronics show. Maybe he
Yeah.
will send us a fancy meter from out there that we hadn't never seen.
Yeah, there you go. Maybe I might get an invite and a plane ticket and or a limo ride from here to there, me and Missy. And the Sika, I forget what's that show he does. Bradley in charge.
SEMA.
SEMA. Bradley's in charge of that SEMA show.
I'll be damned.
Raging, you going this year?
Probably not.
Okay. Didn't you have reservations or something like that at one time?
Well, last year or something like that. I didn't.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And then your truck issues and all that. That kind of got in your way.
Yeah, big time.
Oh, excuse me. What the hell was that?
That's what I want.
What was that?
That
Damn,
wasn't me. I don't know where that come from.
damn. That sounded like some kind of base robot or something. Not in charge, but I work for great money. Oh, I got you there. Okay. Hey, Twisted Mopar Garage is in the house. What's up, mon ami? How you doing? Como se va a soir? I have to look at the clock.
Cajun, I want a little piece of. I thought he said it was a little Japanese little piece of silver from Bradley's channel here 2 or 3 weeks ago.
Huh? Who's got that?
Bradley had a little giveaway one night. Guess how long this wire he was working with? How long it was?
Right. Oh, okay.
And so I think it was 8 foot, and I guess I was the closest because I missed when he actually said who was the closest one night. I think Mudspot told me in another stream one night, and I was like, oh. Of course, Mudspot, he always shoots me straight, but I was thinking, I don't know if he was joking or not. And then I emailed Bradley and said, yeah, you did.
ESR meter project. ICOM 133 and 98 mic issues by KA2ZV. Yeah, the whole radio's in a microphone, just about.
We're right on the borderline of getting possibly a half an inch of snow Sunday night here. I believe it's Sunday night. Sunday night it come through, but
Capacitor Wizard. I'm familiar with that. I wish I had one back in 1985, 86. Ooh, boy, 2.5 ohms on that. That's shit. I thought I was sharing this. Let me get back here. StreamYard present. Share screen. Share screen. Icon 33 right there. Share. And let's check out, see what it looks like on StreamYard. Okay, let me full screen layout. All right. Now, there we go. There's that Icon 133. All right. You can see there that the microphone is just about has everything in it. And there's the schematics, the directions. And there we go. You got some circles right there. Icon 133V. See some caps right there. I don't see nothing leaking. There's a couple of transistors there or diode packs. Diode transistors more likely. Maybe MOSFETs. There's some LL. That's probably diode right there. There's a capacitor. Got some caps right there. Electrolytics with the miniature SMD. I don't see anything busted anywhere. Checking caps. There's the meter. Whoa, 10 ohms, 11 ohms. Wow. See, that's the ESR right there. That's at 100 kcs. Uh,
Hmm.
There's that cap there. It's bad. Now, that's the ESR. That's not the value of the cap. Like say 47 microfarads, or 4.7 microfarads. That's not the actual value. That is the ESR. That means that cap is turned into a resistor.
What's the ESR stand for there? Because I am on. I'm a dummy right now on that part. ESR.
Equivalent series resistance.
Okay, resistance. Okay.
Okay, here's let's see, that's 116. That's 7. Let's see what this says. 2.5 ohms. Okay, and all this is in ohms. These readings.
Yeah.
Now you want it low. You want it down here. Okay, and it depends on what you have. Some low value, low voltage capacitors that will go up to 5 ohms. And that's just and they perfectly normal like that.
And like the starting capacitors, that's
that's totally different and bigger too, and bigger.
And when I check them, I used to always use the old needle meter with a needle. So of course it would charge and discharge, and if it stayed all the way over, I knew it was shorted out bad. That's how I checked them, but that was the kind of stuff. That was the only two things I ever really was in. When I worked on electric motors, that was all just start capacitors and run capacitors, and then basically just an ohm meter and continuity tester and voltage. That's all I ever needed. Any of that other stuff I didn't really get into.
I have about 20. Bradley said I have about 20 packages from giveaways I need to ship out next week when I get paid. Gotcha. Okay, let's see. This one is fun. I'm the fat guy in the hat from my first trip in Iraq. Okay. Most people have a tough time with AC based on ohm meter, not a common. Yeah, these all those caps should have been much lower readings, less than 1 ohm. Yeah, correct. I made a lot of money with that ESR. I used to fix a bunch of CRT computer monitors. Yeah. Oh, CRTs. Okay. Like you see a monitor on the side of the road, Gleason, pick it up. Pick it up. If the screen ain't broke, you're in good shape. Just recap it. Let me see
what it is.
Where's this last? Okay, right here. Open this new tab. Let me see what this looks like. Now I gotta go lean off the dock here in a sec.
Well, they just constantly keep coming out with new TVs that are something different in them. I'll tell you what. Walmart, they constantly down here. You could go in and buy a gigantic TV for $300 to $400 now. I mean, I'm
still can
55 to 80 inches. For $300 or $400 in Walmart. I don't get it.
Okay, I got some pictures here we're gonna look at. Let me see. Present.
I want to mount my television on the wall. It's only about I don't know. I don't even know what size it is. Cajun, we lose you. I think we lost old Cajun. I bet he'll be back. Or unless he went to the dock. Uh-oh, there he came back.
I guess I hit leave studio instead of present. I don't know why my mouse jumped from present to leave studio. Man, I'm like, what the hell?
We showed all kind of dirty pictures where you was gone, Cajun.
Man, I missed the party, huh? Okay, share screen. Yeah, and I hit like share screen, present, and it just knocked me out the studio. Okay. Oh, there we go. Let me present full screen layout. I got to go lean off the dock. So let me get here. There's Mike right there. And there's Army. Oh, damn, he's got a mortar. That's a big one. Or is that a bomb that they drop out of a plane? Because, man, that son gun look like a tank buster to me.
Yeah, tell us what that is.
know.
Is that from Michael? Is that what
That's Michael right there in the fishing hat.
Oh, okay. Tell us what that is,
He
everybody.
was in Kuwait or Iraq right there. You know, he's in the sandbox over there. You know, he was in the desert. I got to lean off the dock. I shall return.
Yeah. That looks like that thing right there might put a dent in you.
Put a dent in a tank.
Yeah, put a dent in your car. IR illuminator for practice. Look at that vision gear. Pretty neat. Yeah, I had some friends that went over to Iraq a couple of times, in Afghanistan. Some didn't make it back, but I know one of my friends that's local. He come home and he'd been injured a lot, but he was pretty tough, and he retired from the military and come back home and went farming. He's back to the farming business. He got big as a bear. Wow. Pretty cool, Michael. That's neat. That is. Well, there's a lot of stuff I had never seen, but I haven't never seen that particular thing before you're showing there in that picture.
Okay, I'm back. Let's see.
120 millimeter gun. Goodness.
Never trust anything with more than 30 transistors in it. Yeah, especially a lot of MOSFETs. And a little time was, man, I tell you what, there's some, what do they call LD MOSFETs that are for amplifiers, you know, like 1,000 watt, you know, 10 meter for ham radio. Man, those things you can take the coax off the antenna and short the coax, and it will not do anything to that transistor, that LD MOSFET amplifier transistor. It will not do anything, will not hurt it, because it's proven in a lab. You know, there's video on it, but it cannot take a lot of wattage going in. You try to put like 5 watts into it, it's going to blow. But it will take, the output will not hurt it. Oh, let's see. That's a heavy sucker. Those yellow, wait, that was a IR illuminator for practice with the night vision gear. Okay. No, is that a mortar, you know, from a tube? Like, you know, you drop it in and then it goes, or is that from an aeroplane? It had a flight, those yellow things, it had a flight time of 55 seconds, went 3 kilometers downrange. Heavy, launches with a thump. Okay, I guess it's a mortar. Wait, there's more. The boss has to come back from the dock. Yeah, I had to go lean off the dock. I told y'all I'd be back in a couple shakes. And I did. It turns night into day with the right night vision gear. First exposure to that stuff. Amazing goodies. There you go. The post. Sorry to change the subject, but have any of you heard of a YouTube channel called Last Days? No, have not. Mortar round. Okay, it is. Look at the next few photos. Okay, yeah, no doubt. Oh, crap. There we go. Oh, there's a tube right there. Man, I should have just come down 1 minute prior to firing. Okay. Yeah, man. Boom. Cleaning after firing, okay. 120 millimeter mortar rounds. Man, oh boy, there it goes. Kapow! Out of there. That'll make a dent in the tank. You know, they got YouTube has some videos that uh, it's like smart bomb going down into a general's car, the top of the car. And they got a side view of it. I don't know how they did that, but anyway, it goes down in there, and then it explodes. And those guys are a memory, you know, a pap smear. I mean, a smear in the road, smear all the way around somewhere because they got blown to pieces. Let's see. He is the guy that predicted Donald Trump being shot 4 months before it happened. He made a video on October 27th predicting the attacks in Vegas and New Orleans. That shit is crazy. Really? Wow. And yeah, that's close to home, man. New Orleans, that's only 2.5 hours from me.
Well, I thought of you when all that went down the other day, just because you live in Louisiana.
That's where Raging Cajun's from, that area. Kenner, by the airport. Mm. Yeah, more to come. Yeah.
I tell you what, I got, of course, I live in the middle of nowhere here, but I still, I stay mostly at home more and more than I ever used to. If we have to go to the doctor in the big cities quite often right now and stuff like that, but when I'm done, I don't mess around no more. I get out of there and head home.
Yeah. You're predicting the next one will be Tennessee, Nashville? Really?
I don't doubt it. Well, I'll tell you what, in Nashville is growing. Cajun, of course, you're not really familiar with where I live here, but I go about 18 miles to a town called Paris, Tennessee, and that's where we go to our family doctor, and they have a lot of shopping stores. And now, get this, it's not a huge town, but it's the biggest town around close to me. And they're building a new shopping center there. Of course, they've got Walmart, but they're building a new shopping center there coming up, and they're putting in 9 new retail stores. I'm just amazed. That's really going to make that town jump. They even built a Starbucks. They're building a Starbucks right beside Walmart. Now that's not included, I don't think, in that 9 that I'm telling you. But they're going to put in an Aldi's grocery store. Now, I'm proud of that because their closest Aldi's from me is 50 miles. It's in Jackson, Tennessee. And I like Aldi's, but like I say, if you're not already down there, I don't get to go. But lots of new stores coming, which are going to be 18 miles away from me. I'm proud of that, though. It's going to be a while before they're finished, but when they build those retail businesses, though, crews come in there and they don't fool around a whole lot. They'll be done before you know it. Well, I'm glad I got to come up with you a while tonight, Cajun. I don't. My grandkids come over quite a bit, and my wife, been sick and stuff a lot, and I just don't get on like I used to. I want to a lot of times, but with all the things that have been going on, I get in a low key mode. I don't feel like coming up, but
right. Yeah, I was like that. Bang, it wasn't that long ago.
I watch you though a lot of times at night. When I was invited up, sometimes the grandkids are here, and it's just I can't. I don't want to have no background noise or nothing. So.
Oh, for Christmas when I went live, my granddaughter was here, daughter was here, and we was having some fun going on in the background now.
Yeah. I enjoyed that one video you put out one year when you went to the little camp where they played music. I enjoyed it.
Oh, yeah, the camp on Bayou Catambla. Yeah.
I enjoyed that. That was really neat.
I didn't have a lot of footage of me playing with the band, but I think there's a few little clips in there. Somehow, some of it didn't show up. Let me get my. What's up, Dave?
Not much. What's new with you?
Hello, Mr. Dave.
Oh, it's
How you doing?
trying to this sciatic. I went to the doctor. We had a regular appointment, and just so happened my sciatic nerve was acting up.
Boy, that's a bad word too.
Big time. Yeah, it is, man. God, dog, boy. Okay, full screen. Here's some more pictures from Mike. That nerve gas with up in Indiana. Okay. Fully suited and masked and see. Oh man, that's I bet you that costs a lot of money. Air mask. Man. Oh hell, I recognize that. That's a 1,000 or 1,200. It's a communications tester right there.
Wow.
That, yeah, they got a little oscilloscope on this side of it. Yeah. 1,200. Man, those things run for $1,000 or more. Minimum $1,000. I mean, you can buy one for like $500 to $800, but for repairs or spares, parts of repair. Okay. That's some wicked stuff there in Indiana at that. Think of a condom for his entire body. Yeah. Wow. Well, Johnny was here today. Miss Ed asked him, hey, can you come starting tomorrow? This was yesterday. Can you come over here to work on the car starting tomorrow and every day after that, until the car is finished? Yeah, I can. So he came today and spent about 5 hours. The alternator on the motor was already unbolted. He did that. It took him 5 hours to undo 3 or 4 bolts because of the space, and this is not his forte of mechanic work, I mean, he's a mechanic, outboard mechanic, truck mechanic, car mechanic back in the old days, But this is all new stuff, tight. It's hard to undo a plug. The wires coming out the alternator. That's undone finally. But the alternator still after 9 hours, it's not out. It's not out and the new one's not in.
Yeah, they put all this shit together.
Suzuki?
And
Yeah,
then they
Suzuki.
put it in
9 hours, I could build that whole car.
Huh?
I got to come down and help you guys. I could build that whole car in 9 hours.
You can do what in 9 hours?
Build the whole car.
Oh, I believe it. I believe it.
I got to put my toolbox on the.
Man, I had some money a while back. I ain't got no more now. I mean, I got some money, I mean, every month I got some money, I mean to say. But
put more money
I ain't got available cash. What?
You got to put more money into it?
We put all the money we had into it already.
I mean, you got to put more still?
No. All you got to do is the alternator has to be put on. The water pump's already on. Me and him did that. And right now, I can't hardly walk. Okay. I can't. When I get up at 5 in the morning, like this morning, yesterday morning, I got to go piss, lean off the dock. I can't go lean off the dock. I got to go to the bathroom next door to my bedroom. Okay. And it takes me 4 minutes to get in that bathroom to the toilet to piss. So I'm in bad shape. I can't hardly walk. That sciatic nerve got me down. I've got some, where'd it go? Oh, there it is. I've got a big old bottle of that, and that's for nerve pain. That's that gabapentin.
Yeah, I've got that. Yeah,
that's 300 milligrams. I was on 100. She upped it to 300. Now that's helping. If I wouldn't be on that, I would be screaming bloody murder about 10 hours every day. At different intervals. That's
it affects me when I take the gabapentin too. It kind of mentally makes me feel a little different in my head when I take those things.
Well, that's what
Well,
it's
it don't do that to me. But what milligrams was yours?
I don't remember right now. I can't remember.
They were white or yellow?
I believe they were white.
Okay, probably 100 or maybe more. If it affected you, it's probably more.
Yeah, I mean, I took them for a while, but what finally got me somewhat better was going under the knife.
Oh,
That
yeah.
last December 28, a year ago, it's been just a little over a year now.
Yeah, you had your back redone.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, this is the side. Well, the doctor said she said she was like back there. She said you got a slip disc. Man, I was like, whoa, man, there it is. She said you got a slip disc. She said I'm ordering an MRI on you. And then, we'll go from there. And then I got my cardiologist across the hall from him. There's a back doctor, a neurologist. And he was supposed to, tell them to call me to go in for an appointment so they could work together, collaborate on, because I've got this blocked main artery on my left hip from my left leg, that main, you got that main aortas coming out.
Yeah.
And it wires off at your legs, at the hip, it wires off. Well, I got 85 or 90% blockage on my left hip and that artery. But he's got to put a stent in the right one first. Because once he puts a stent and lets all that stuff through, it's going to automatically go straight to the right one and go down. Okay, that's how it works, and that's what he said. And well, he's my cardiologist, so I believe him. So, I mean, I don't know how the blood flows, but he does. And he said it's going to go immediately to your right one and stop that one up. So I got to put a stent in that one.
I got problems with sciatic nerve too, man. That's a bitch.
Now, when they went into me,
yeah, but I tell you what, dude,
if I move the wrong way, when it acts up and move the wrong way, dude, that pain goes right down my ass, all the way down to the bottom of my foot.
There you go.
It almost freezes you. Right in the spot.
Oh, it does. Yeah, you can't move.
Yep.
Or your leg just gives out, almost wants to totally give out.
Yeah.
I've had it shoot at me so bad, and I'm not trying to grow somebody out. I've hit myself and turned the wrong way when it's flaring up, when it's acting up. That I've moved just the wrong way at work. I swear to God, I almost shit myself.
Yeah,
That's how shocking the pain was. It's almost like I would really, if you ever have bad sciatic nerve problems, make sure you're never holding on to something too long.
What he
when you turn, you get that sharp shooting pain. You may piss or shit yourself. You release everything, and just all you're worried about is getting rid of that pain.
Well, when he went in and done the clean out on my, I forgot what number it was down there on the lower one. Seemed like it was 3 or 4, number 4 or something like that. But anyway, he said he had an instrument on the operating deal that he was using, and he says, I can move your sciatic nerve a little, but not much. He said that's the idea in the middle of that surgery. And I haven't had the major sciatica attacks since I had surgery in a year.
Oh, okay.
What leg is affected
Right.
by you, boo?
Right.
Yeah,
right on Gleason, left on me.
Yeah, and
on me it's the right leg. Mine's the right leg.
And
Mine's left. And it's
I'd be in bed for 3 months at a time when these would happen. I'd lay in bed day and night, and every few minutes I'd be hollering.
I got a question for you, Boo. What kind of chair are you sitting in?
I've got 2 pads on. See if I can pick it up. A table chair.
You gotta get yourself one of those nice office chairs with wheels on it that can raise up, go up and down with a cushion seat, and that's got like the shock absorber on it.
Yeah,
it bounces a little bit.
I just moved, and it like the left side of my leg under left okay, not straight underneath my leg, but under left, coming up, like coming up like that. See, this is the bottom of my leg, bottom, and right here, right there is where it hits.
Yep.
From my ass cheek down to the left of my leg, and down to the toes.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. I'll tell you what, though. I was seeing my doctor, my specialist I was going to, and he asked me, like, he goes, I realize you're on your feet all day, you're on cement. He goes, but you said the last few months it's really been flaring up. He goes, can I ask you what you're sitting on when you get home, or where are you sitting when you relax and you're sitting? What are you sitting in? Are you like in a lazy boy chair? You're sitting in a kitchen table chair or whatever? And I said, actually, if I'm hanging out in the garage, I told him, I said, I hang out in the garage a lot because I can't smoke. I don't smoke in the house. And I said, I was just sitting in like a card table chair. And I said, it gets a little hard on my ass, but I said, I'll put like a cushion under it, like a little pillow. He said, do yourself a favor. He goes, I don't remember.
I didn't get that. Could
Okay.
you try again?
Siri's talking to me.
Oh.
So he told me to go out and get myself like an office chair, like a computer desk office chair that's kind of got the shock absorber in it, a nice cushioned seat. He said, if you're sitting a long period of time, the worst thing you can do is be sitting on a solid chair, even if you're putting like a cushion or a pillow under you. He said, you want something that's real shock absorbing. He said, because that pressure still is going to go right up through you.
Yeah.
Ever since I switched my chair, it is like 90% better. I haven't felt this good in a long time. I've not been getting those major flare-ups where I walk and turn the wrong way, or when I first get up from a sitting position, I got to walk real careful and real slow. Otherwise, I start feeling the sharp shooting pains. Ever since I switched the chair, it's been a drastic difference.
Same thing. I got a desk chair too, a good cushiony.
Money well spent. It was. I didn't spend a lot on it. I actually ordered it off Amazon. I think I paid like $59 for it.
Mine's a cheap one too. I still end up putting a pillow though in that chair, this chair too.
I'll show you. I'll show you. Well, of course, the necessary heating pad.
Hold on, let me get you up there.
The necessary heating pad that I always keep with me.
Yeah, I took a soak in my clawfoot tub.
Like
yeah, right. Yeah.
I think I paid $59 for it on Amazon. It came in a box. I put it together. It's got a little shock absorber, bounces. It's got some shock to it.
They got a place over here in town.
Ever since I started sitting on this all the time, it is like drastically better than just sitting in a card table chair with a cushion on it.
They got a place here in town called City Auto, and they sell. It's a body paint and body shop. Outlet. This woman, she's not a girl anymore. She's a woman. She opened this up, or got it from her dad or what have you. But she's the owner of it. She can mix paint. You show her a color, she's got it in her head. She's mixing it. And anyway, full auto body paint, whatever. But they sell at this store, they sell used office furniture. Like those chairs that you got right there.
Yeah.
Desks, stuff, and all that too.
I changed I upgraded my shop stool at work too. Now, and that made a hell of a difference too. Because he told me he said, try to get off your feet a little bit. He said, you're getting older and you're on cement all day. He said, it's hard on you.
There's Michael Chesina right there. That's his that's his call sign, KA2ZEV. C4 in your shorts. You got some C4 in there? Wow. Right there, showing up. Look. Right there. Damn it. Dude. Oh, hell no. No, I ain't. No. needed to check the trunk of their vehicle to see if I run a cable. Found out with 40 pounds of C4. Oh, man. Sent it to the wife with the caption, is that C4 in your shorts? Or are you happy to see me? Yeah. Let's see what else is in here. Oh, okay. That's it. I know you're showing that other stuff, but yeah. No, I don't want to blow my pecker off. I don't even want that stuff touching my pecker. I don't want it around me, except for me putting it somewhere and me triggering the button and blow
screen
some
real quick.
whatever's up.
Share screen real quick, boo.
Oh, there you go. I didn't see that.
This is the new stop.
Oh, I've seen that. Yes, that's a hell of a chair.
Stop the price on that.
Yeah, they ain't cheap. I've
$600.
done one of those.
$500, $600.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a heavy duty.
Look at
that. Oh yeah.
Won't turn over on
that
you.
stool glides.
Oh,
It's cushiony, and it's got a back support on it. This thing is so comfortable.
5 wheels.
I was using a $49 Harbor Freight one before. It was too low to the ground. This I can adjust the height real nice, where I'm real comfortable. If I'm working like where I'm not going to be moving much. I'm working on one. Say I'm fixing a wiring harness somewhere on the back of a car, out of whatever, sit where I sit for any period of time. I mean, I of course don't sit much, but I'll be honest, it's $600, but it was the best investment. It's unbelievable how much comfort this chair brings.
And that's the one at your shop where you work, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I like the green one there. Yeah, I looked
You
at those.
get them all different colors.
Made in USA too. You know,
Out of
I
my-
like
out of
made in
my
USA
league.
stuff, but boy, when they get to that price, that's kind of like that makes
So
you.
this is your Mercedes Benz of a freaking shop stool.
Yeah, it is. It sure is.
Have to win the lottery to buy one of them.
That is nice. You know, they got an order put in for me for this walker. Okay, it's got wheels, 4 wheels, and two brakes. You know,
Yep.
one on the left, one on the right. And it's got a seat in it. If I get tired, I can walk. Well, I can't even use that. You know, but I don't have it. But when I go to the store, I'm like, I'll never use a scooter. You know, not me. Yeah, I know. I shouldn't have said that.
You get bad enough, you will.
10 or 12 years ago and 20 years ago, I shouldn't have said that, because now I have to get in a scooter, in an electric cart at a store, at Walmart or whatever. Me and Missy went to Walmart in Ville Platte a while back. We had to, for her mom and her sister, because we had a sister's Suzuki Viator or whatever they call it, Viator, Valiant. It's a SUV, Suzuki. Anyway, and it's got a V6 in that. So, and we went to the doctor, and so anyway, we went to Walmart in Ville Platte. It's a little smaller Walmart. I had to get in the electric shopping cart. At Super One over here, the grocery shop, I had to get in that thing. Man, that's not good.
I know, Cajun. You may have to be under the knife like I was.
Yeah, I need it. You know,
I put it off for a long time, and I'm still by far not a well person, but I am better than I was.
Yeah. You know, I'm gonna be going live here next week early, because I'm gonna have to stay up with my water heater. And we're gonna do some coin channel stuff, you know, talking about them coin channels that are passing out wrong information, false information.
What do you got to do with your hot water heater?
I got to run my hot water and cold water, keep the pipes from freezing under my house, and keep the my water heater room. I have an indoor water heater. It's a tankless, and if that freezes, that's gonna bust. Them little coils and all that in
Why
there.
would it freeze if it's indoors?
It's not indoors. It's in an enclosed with no door on it. It's in a store. It's in a water heater shed with no door. But it didn't matter if it had a door or not. There's no insulation in it or nothing. So it's the same temperature inside that room it's in than outside.
Well,
Same
how low
temperature.
is the temp supposed to go?
28.
Oh, that ain't no big deal. Can't you just leave the shit on a trickle?
You can, but there's a problem with that. If your neighbors do it too, it goes to nothing. So you don't have no trickle.
They say 28.
You couldn't put that
28,
in.
but how long are you going to be at 28 degrees? You'd have to be at 28
Well,
degrees.
that's the issue. It's probably not going to be that, but 4 hours is going to be there. 4 hours.
Cajun, how come when you put that in, it couldn't be on the inside of the house? Oh,
Because I didn't have room
okay,
inside my bathroom for it,
okay, I got you.
and running the gas pipe, in my house. So I just built a room. I had a water heater outside already, a tank, a little bitty room, and my water heater, the tank busted. It was so damn old. And then the coin community, Miss Ida, actually on her channel one morning, I was there, and they were like, "Oh no," and so they raised some money for me. So I built that room out there, and ran gas, and got the heater and all that. Now that was it took me 2 months after I got the money. I had the money in the bank. I bought everything. That day when I got that money, I went and bought all the lumber, and then it took another month, I think, month and a half to actually. It probably took 2 months to finish the project.
Is the pipe going from the? How's the pipe run from the little hot water shed, or whatever you want to call it, to the house?
It's a PVC, and one of them's PEX.
I mean, is it just like in the wide open, or is it underground coming back up in the house, or?
No, it's open underneath the house, open air. It's not buried or anything. I've got a house above the ground. And all my pipes are under my house. I've done it the last 3 years. I've done it, so it's
Most
no
of the
big
time
deal.
it stays warm where you're at.
I screwed up. I screwed up last winter. You want to hear something funny? This summer, I was trying to use the hose. I got a spigot on the side of the house. On each side of the house, I got a water spigot, and I also got a spigot I installed going out the back of the house, right out my back patio.
Okay.
And these are the frost free ones or whatever, where it actually shuts off like 10 inches into the basement when you shut the valve off. So in the winter, you don't even have to worry about shutting water off to the outside spigots, because where the actual point where it shuts the water off is in the house. It's in the basement, beyond the insulated wall, or insulated what the hell you want to call it? The insulated sill, basement sill, whatever you want to call the sill, or bottom plate between the cement wall of the basement and where the floor starts. Whatever you want to call that space. I think they call it the sill plate. But so the water shuts off in the basement when you close the valve. It's in a heated space. But it does not work out well? When you leave a hose on a reel connected to them all winter long.
Mm-hmm.
So the spring comes, and I turn on my water, and I'm trying to use the hose. I forgot what I was doing with it. I get shit pressure. I mean, really shitty pressure on it. I'm like, this piece of shit hose. It keeps kinking. My hose kept kinking and all this shit. So I unhooked the hose from the spigot, rolled that son of a bitch up, put it in the garbage bag. I'm throwing you the hell out. I hate that hose, right? It would kink no matter what I did. It always kinked. So I go buy this nice fancy hose from Home Depot that's kink free and all this shit. Put it on my reel. I got one of those reels that got wheels and stuff you can move around with. It looks, I don't know if you know what I'm talking about, probably.
Yeah, sure
Not a
do.
little plastic one. It's a metal caged reel.
Damn, fancy.
And I hooked back up to the house. I'm like, damn, still this water pressure sucks. What the fuck is wrong with my stuff? So I go, something makes me think. I go down the basement, dude. It's wet as hell all over the place in the basement. I'm like, what the hell? Where'd all the water come from? I pull away the insulation. I go and do this. I look up and I see a split in the freaking pipe.
Uh-huh.
It broke the valve. You know, the water spigot. You probably don't see that stuff down south, but this, you can get
No,
a
we don't.
12-inch length. But the actual, even though it's outside the house, you shut it on and off. What opens and closes is inside the house.
Yeah, frost proof.
And then there's a vent on the actual thing too, so it will give airspace. It also will let the water leak out between the where it shuts off, but don't leave a hose on it all winter long.
Right on.
A rolled up hose in a reel. It might not have hurt it if the hose was laying on the ground, because the water would have ran down the hose. But the way I had it hooked up, water ain't gonna run up because the hose reel sat higher than the spigot.
Cajun, you guys, I enjoyed it, but I'm gonna have to go tonight.
Yeah, I got to get out of here too. I'm at my 2-hour limit. I'm hungry.
Thanks for letting me come up and see y'all the next time.
Oh, Gleason. Yep. In fact, next week, about Tuesday, I got a lot of information that we're going to be talking about. A lot. I've got like about 3 of these. 1, 2, there's like 10 or 12 coin channels written down here with information written down. Yeah, we're going to be talking about that. There's a lot of people that are getting, I'm not saying they're getting conned, but they all saying, hey, I got one. I got one of these $280,000 1964 Jefferson nickels. They say, I got 2 of them. Who's going to buy them? And these people are actually believing this shit that this nickel is worth that much money. Me and Phil Guy and everybody in the coin community, we don't look twice at these. Man, I'll throw it away. I'm gonna make a video of throwing one away, and then I'm gonna put his, reference hashtag his coin channel in there, and I'm throwing away a 1964 nickel. Throw it away, and let's see what people say about that. Oh man, you threw $1 million away. Yeah. So, all right, guys, appreciate you. All right.
Have a good one.
Yeah. You want to do your outro, Dave? I'm going to do mine.
Well, everybody have a good rest of your week or weekend, and we'll see you next time.
All right. Michael Chesina, the Moose. Sorry, we're gone, bro. Miss Missy, David Carlisle. See, Michael Chesina. Let's see, man, there was a lot of commenters earlier there. Deplorable Zanron. Let me catch this slider bar here. You know what? Let me do this. Let me do that. Click on that. Now I can use my up down button. Zanron, Deplorable Garage. Uncle Bradley. Right. BH Custom. Y'all go check him out. No, Bradley Height. Cornbread. CB buddy right there. True Wrecking Crime. Wow, I didn't see that comment. True Wrecking Crime. Huh. Oh, I think I know who that is. I think I know exactly who that is. Okay. Anyway, and Tim, Space Rangers. Okay, bunch of them. Appreciate all y'all coming up. And we're going to do this. Y'all know the routine is good being north of the grass. Y'all stay safe. Be that way, stay safe. And as always, love, peace, and crackling grease. Catch y'all later. Pluta.